What's going on YouTube? Today we are here with a beginner's tutorial on a skin fade on my client Terrence. As you can see, before starting a haircut, we like to comb everything out. And for this haircut, before we started, we agreed on a close 2. So we're doing a 1.5 guard open, which gives us a closer 2. Now, as you can see, I'm coming in no guard close to start our initial guideline for the skin fade. Now I'm coming in with the trimmer to clean up all the hair underneath, all the way up to the initial guideline that we punched in with the no guard closed. And we're using the trimmer right here to give it a soft transition and a smooth transition into the skin fade. And while I have the trimmer in my hand, I do my best to clean up and do everything possible with this trimmer. If my client wants the hair off of his face, I go ahead and take that off since I have the trimmer right now. And you know, it just makes the haircut go a lot faster. And this is my first haircut tutorial video ever, so please bear with me as I do my best to guide you all in full detail of how I do these skin fades. And now we come in to punch in our first initial guideline, which is the clipper, no guard, all the way open. And as you can see, we're creating the first guideline. As you can see, I brushed the hair to make sure I have a clean canvas. And you can see that I closed the lever halfway and I shortened my cutting stroke to only halfway into the guideline. And right here you see I opened up the lever and that allows me to go higher up. So the more you close it, the lower you want to go within your guideline. See, I closed it halfway, so I only go halfway up. And soon you'll see me close it about 25% right there. And now I'm just attacking the bottom line. I don't want to go too high up. And that's going to help us erase these lines and have our first guideline out. And now I'm coming in with the 1 guard fully open to create the next guideline. And as you can see, the guideline's there. Now I'm coming in with the half guard fully open. And I'm going up the same amount of length as I did with the 1 guard open. And this is going to give it a nice transition, a nice blur for the skin fade. And with each guideline, same rules apply. As you can see right now, I closed the lever halfway, so I'm only going halfway up into that guideline. And later in the video, with the same half guard, you might see me close it a little bit more, at least 25% to get the very, very bottom. But other than that, it's a lot of lever play. Open up all the way, I go further up. The more I close it, the less I go up into the guideline. And now we have the 1.5 guard all the way open, and this is going to be our last guideline, going all the way up. As you can see how I'm doing it. And the same rule is gonna apply. I'm gonna close it halfway and only go up halfway into that guideline. And I'm gonna then, later on, you're gonna see me close it all the way, and I'm just gonna attack the bottom line. And as you can see, I keep brushing the hair just to make sure I have a clean canvas and I can see what I'm working with. That helps a lot while cutting hair. Now, I'm going to do my best to go into detail of what I'm about to do here. But as you can see, one guard fully open. And I'm going as high as I did with the 1.5 guard open as well. And with me doing that, it's me clearing the bottom line of the 1.5 guard guideline. And that's going to give us a blur effect. Even you'll see me close it about 75%, see right there? And I'm just attacking the bottom line of that guideline we created. And it's just gonna have a smooth transition with the whole fade. And with me doing this, it's just me knowing about the cutting blade that's on my clippers. And the more you cut hair, the more you get accustomed to it. So with the lever all the way open, you know, the cutting blade is really at the bottom, so you're able to see where your hair is cutting at. And with you knowing where the hair is actually being cut at, which is the cutting blade that's going back and forth on the clippers, then you know you'll be able to erase these guidelines much easier. Now, as you can see, the fade is very much there. I'm just gonna come in with my wall high vis trimmers, and I'm just gonna line them up on this side. And we're just gonna repeat the same steps on the other side and also for the back of the head. Now, mind you, how I'm doing this video is to just show you guys the steps on each side of the head. I'm not considering to do the left side first, then go to the right, and then go to the back of the head. No, for the fades, you just go all around the head at the same time. This is just for the video purpose. Because if I were actually doing the fade, how you see me doing it, I'll be doing around the whole head all at once. Like I said, it's just for the video, just to show you how the fade is going to come out. So if you see the fade on this side, that's how it's going to come out on the other side, and vice versa for the back of the head as well. And yeah, much appreciated that you guys are following me, subscribe to me, you know, liking the videos. This is my very first video, and there's more to come. I appreciate all my clients that sit in my chair, that come see me and get a haircut by me. And now we're on the other side of the head, and it's gonna be the same technique. See, we're punching in the guideline with the clipper close, and then we're gonna come in with the trimmer to clean up all the excess hair right underneath that. Now, as you can see, no guard, lever all the way open, creating the first guideline. And it's gonna be the same technique. Close it halfway, only go halfway up, and then I'm also going to close it a little bit more, about 25. And I'm only going to hit the bottom of the guideline to erase the bottom part. Now we're coming in one guard fully open to create the next guideline. So as you can see, that guideline is there. Now I'm coming in with the half guard fully open. Now I'm going the same amount of distance up as I did with the one guard fully open. And this is going to create the blur effect. Now as you can see, close it halfway. Now I'm only going halfway up, erasing that middle line. And to be honest, consistency is key. You know, the more you cut, the more reps you put in, the better your cuts get, the more you learn. And that's just me giving y'all my techniques on how I found the easiest way for me to cut hair and the most efficient way and precise on timing as well. Right now we got the 1.5 guard fully open, creating the next guideline. Same technique. See, I closed it halfway. Now I'm going only halfway up, then close it all the way and only attack the bottom line. But now look, I got the one guard fully open and I'm going about all the way up as I did with the 1.5 guard fully open. And that's because the cutting blade is at the bottom. And you could only get it if you're cutting hair. And then I close it about 75%, and that's attacking the bottom line as well. And see, it's just, the fade just goes, smooth transition. You just gotta know where that cutting blade is actually cutting at. And you're gonna see I'm gonna line them up with my wall high vis trimmers, give them a sharp, clean line. And then we're gonna clean everything up and get the back going. Same technique all the way around. And I appreciate y'all for getting this far into the video. As the video keeps going, you're gonna see more of my services that I provide for each haircut that everybody gets when they sit in my chair. And now we're on the back side of the haircut, and this is just me learning the angles and everything. Like I said, this is my first video for a haircut tutorial. Hopefully this is pretty in detail of how you could do a skin fade. As more videos come out, you know, the better explanations are going to come with it, and the better quality as well. Right now, this is just cinematic 4K on my iPhone 16 with a ring light. And this is just me learning the angles of where to place my camera and cutting with the camera there as well. You know, it's not like I'm actually just regularly cutting the client. I gotta remember that there's a camera here and make sure I don't hit the camera. And also make sure the fades come out crispy for these videos. But yeah, same technique, same flow. As you see in the back of his head, his hair grows in a different direction, so I have to cut with the way the hair grows. And you gotta watch out for that for specific clients. And you know, the more you cut their hair, the better you get at it and learning their hair. But for my boy Terrence here, his hair grows in a different pattern in the back, so I gotta watch how I cut. But other than that, same technique of how we get these fades nice and blurry, nice and crispy. And yeah, wait till y'all see the end. Now right here, there's a lot of detail work going on, as you can see, or as I said before, when doing the haircut, I don't advise going from left, right to back. I suggest going with the flow of the haircut. That means just going all around, you know. So with me doing the way that I did for this video, now I'm just doing a lot of detail work to make sure the client's happy as well with the haircut, while also giving you guys a very detailed video and explanations on how to do a skin fade. Now when cleaning facial hair, I do advise putting a headrest and also leaning the chair back just a tad bit, so it's easier for your client to lift their head up, less tension on their neck, and also easier for you to see underneath and line their facial hair up, and also clean off all and any facial hair that they would like to be taken off. Now I'm coming in with a hot towel just to relax the client, you know, and also doing a razor lineup just to give them a crispy edge up with the haircut, as you can see. And these are services that I do within each haircut that I provide, you know, especially if the client is on time, you know, it works out perfectly. Because us barbers do have packed schedules, so when clients are on time, we're able to do everything we can without rushing. Now, as you can see, the haircut is finished. Took the cape off. Now I'm just cleaning all the neck hair off, any hair that I missed. Now I'm using some aftershave, some disinfectant for my client. You know, make sure the skin is properly taken care of. Make sure touching all bases, making sure he's good. Also, after each client, I have a stare gun and give him a little back massage. You know, just in consideration for the client for always coming sitting in my chair, man. And yeah, this is the haircut. This is a service I provide. And now, here's the final.